Ladies, gentlemen, all in between, welcome to the CloverPit. Now, do you need me to explain how things work around here? He says, Mr. Tutorial. Alright, listen carefully. I won't repeat myself. This is where you must deposit the coins you earn. If you can't deposit enough coins within the given number of rounds, well, you'll find out. At the end of every round, you'll earn interest based on your current deposited coins. Keep depositing to earn more. And if you deposit all the debt early, I'll reward you 4 Clover tickets for every round left. Now, the slot machine. You'll decide how many spins to do for each round. At the end of each round, you'll also receive 1 Clover ticket, even more in certain conditions. Remember to spend your Clover tickets to buy Lucky Charms. They improve your odds of surviving. The store restocks for free whenever you manage to deposit the required coins at the ATM. Well, I'm done talking. You won't remember all of it anyway. And that's that. So, in technicality, there is things that happen once you've really finished a run for the first time, which is involved with the thing I picked over here, the memory cards. Essentially, if you reach a certain criteria during your run, you have the opportunity to open up memory cards. These are gameplay modifiers. You can change how the game plays, as long as you get the required card beforehand. Some of these are a lot meaner and rarer to find than others. I think I skipped over a couple of them at the beginning. You can clear them normally, and then there's also the option to holographic them, which requires you to play the entire thing, but with all requirements doubled. So instead of 75, you start off with 150 for your debt. Now over here we have the Lucky Charm shop, and in these drawers we have a bit of a leftover corpse going on here. It's okay, it's fine, you just pick them up. You don't need to worry about it. In fact, the game will even tell you not to worry about it. See, you go over here and you inspect them and forget it. So yeah, forget it. And it's a good thing that the skull showed up here, because at the start of every deadline, you spawn a random free charm in an available drawer for every corpse piece you equipped. You put in some effort into it, I have to recognize that. It's all convenient because, well, there's 5 bones on top of this case here. Also, you can read magazines if you want. This is where shit is, Panic Arcade, because they made Yellow Tuxedo's a room. Or maybe it was just similar in production. There's also a toilet in here. You can take a piss, if you so desire. And then you can also take a shit. Grody. Oh god, my TV's wanting to turn off. Now, don't do that. Please, I'm trying to play a video game. Okay, on top of here, symbols multiplied plus 0 if the Lucky Charm triggers during a spin, raised by 1, nothing happens, reset the bonus, don't need that. Discard from a table a little band, and then you can bring it back whenever you want. I don't think we need that, but we do have 1 left, so I think that's worth picking up. Giving us extra luck if previous spins were unsuccessful. Ooh. Some of these look interesting. Maybe you Midas touch. Or maybe you. Maybe I should just do the 2s for that, yeah. Okay. So, gotta put a coin in there. You'll notice that when you have barely enough, you have this little icon show up in your deposit, which means you'll be eating into your available spins at the slot machine. Because yes, it's all a slot machine. You can choose to spend 7 spins for 7 coin, 3 spins, 3 coin. You take less spins if you want more tickets to spend at the charm store. I'm gonna pick that. For 1 at least. That's the one thing I want to do. Let's go gambling. It's the familiar phrase everyone's vastly familiar with at this point. That's nice. And then a little more. Get what we've earned, as well as the interest, as well as our coins, our tickets to deal with. There's a phone, also a computer to log in from. You can't really do much in this room. It's a very small room, right? Afraid I can't let you do that. Can leave. Don't trust everyone, they say. No one's at the phone. Deadline. I'd look at that computer, but that's technically a bit of a spoiler. A little bit. Because of how far in. That 83% is just not for show. 7 spins. Increase the spins. So there's nothing there. There's a couple in a row, I suppose, so that means you get that train activate. The little charm helps us. You can also look to the left to show your symbol multiplier, how much each symbol costs and the chances they are, along with the multiplier. That's important for later. And then also over here you have the patterns multiplier, for what kinds of patterns you can hit on the slot machine and how much they're worth. And patterns can be multiplied as well. You can also very briefly look over at the ATM to see what's going on with the deadline, etc. Just bring the freaking court down, pull the thing, play the One-Armed Bandit, as they say. This is very easy gameplay loop to get used to, I suppose, one would suppose. One round left to deposit your coins. You've been warned. Probably am in a bit of a situation. Is it worth this, though? Triggers that manifest more often. I can get one of these. I don't think repetition. Maybe I did do myself in with the first thing. You can also use your coins in order to reroll whatever's in there, obviously. I showed that just a moment ago. It's up to you what you want to take and what synergies to pick up from. Absolutely. This could be good or it could be bad. Six from the clovers. 9 from the bells. So what do we need? 50, we're at 70-ish, so we need a lot of symbols in this one roll. And this is how the video game works. I knew that was gonna happen. Don't have enough coins. Well, shit. So pick this up now and put it in a drawer. Could not reach it. Alas. Fumbled. You died! 7 minutes. Affects the generate permanent value, greater for surviving longer. Oh well. You can also do seeded runs, so there's like a long seed that you see there, there's all a bunch of numbers to differentiate everything on that. But otherwise, yeah. 7 rounds with 1 spin each. Just keep doing the erase one, which is normal. Gotta get that normal stuff going in. You've come back. Looks like we aren't really done with you then. Yeah. You notice that the 2 things I put in my drawers, they just replace themselves as corpse pieces. But here comes the question. If you're low on those, then how do we even get more of them? Because we haven't even gotten that far yet to figure that out. That's a lot just for a picture. And there's you again. Showing up once more. You're also decent. I'm gonna do the same strat as last time. Start with a 3. Because with this lucky coin, you get a chance for an extra spin and extra luck on the spin. So there's a technicality that we could be... Yeah, there you go. A little more spinning going on there. A 7? Wow, lucky number 7. Great heavens. No, I'm not fiddling with this laptop the entire time. What are you, stupid? No, I don't want to go over there. What are you, stupid? Actually, maybe I did want to go over there. What are you, stupid? Come now. Just roll the slot machine. Let it go. Whilst I absolutely deal with things that aren't important in the slightest. My friend, I would like to see what I'm doing! God damn it. Can't wait until I have to stop the recording because I don't have any hotkeys set up for it. I'm pretty sure. There we go. At least something slightly at the bottom there. Christ. It's all that money. So why did I want to even get that star in the first place from the first run? If that spin didn't score any patterns, the next one will guarantee a horizontal XL in the center. Just a nice extra bit. An extra bit of money, yeah. I don't need to worry about how much is what. If I just keep doing this, then eventually I'll get some generated long lines of decent amount. Extra luck, hooray! The funny thing is, when it comes to that charm, sometimes it cheats you out of more value in a roll, because it could sometimes just generate in the middle of a jackpot and just go into a completely different symbol, so you only get 3 horizontal XLs. It's very silly, but that's just how the game works. I'm getting lucky though. Crazy amounts of luck. Wonder if we will get to see a jackpot in this video. We may not. It do be dependo. Doodly-doo. Oh no, I'm out of rounds. We'll find out what happens next. Well, good thing is I can deposit everything. Good job. How about another deadline? You now need to reach the amount of 220. And here's your deadline bonus. Don't say I never treat you. The phone? The phone is ringing. How are things going? Now this phone, you can choose to re-roll whatever's going on there and have an extra benefit show up. Let's just take a look at what's here. 6, 1 pattern with 5. Clover's had the token, 1 pattern with 4 plus symbols during a spin. That's pretty decent because it'll just synergize with the star, so I'm gonna take that and then add Florid, yeah. This time I'm betting on green. I'm betting cutters now. Do I have the free reroll? Do I want that though? I mean, that should be fine. Deposit as much as I can in there because I technically have a free reroll. And proceed. God fucking damn it. See, here's the thing I need to tell you. It's been a long time since I've recorded things. The last thing I technically recorded was the Gauntlet. And during the Gauntlet, I had a functioning chair. In October, the left side of the backrest snapped because I was reckless. And then in November, the right side of the backrest snapped because I was reckless. So I have a chair that has armrests and a backrest that is loose and broken. So I can't even lean back properly. So it's very much a situation that I'm okay not dealing with, and I will hopefully eventually solve. Oh, nice. But whilst I was rambling and not even paying attention to what I'm doing, yes. You can now encounter the pattern 666. If you score it at the slot machine, you'll lose all money earned in the round. You now need to reach the amount of 732. But we have a bunch of tickets to spend. Oh, nice cigarettes. The Midas Touch is decent. 3 plus patterns trigger during a spin. Raise all fruit by their base value. I did not get the chance to even pick up the thing because I didn't need it. Can I tempt you with something? Double you. Clover tickets, set your coins to 0. Double your coins, set your tickets to 0. Activate all other current abilities that apply to devious traits to a random equipped charm. BRB. I mean, you're decent, especially when you have the skull. I'll hold on to you. And... ooh, okay. 3 plus patterns. I mean, that's a slow increase, I might as well. And then you. Oh, I didn't even re-roll. Oh well. Oh shit. That'll be fine. And this'll be fine too. I'm okay with that. 5 chance of the token modifier to be applied to any symbol raised by 1 every time you trigger 7 patterns during a spin. You may notice it's 6 out of 7 here, because that is how many charms you're available to have. There are ways of increasing the amount of charms available. Let's just roll with it. Hopefully, you see there was some sevens showing up within gold parameter. That was nice. A nice horizontal excel without even needing to worry about it. Thanks to the coin. I mean, there was an extra diagonal for the treasure chests, but it got taken away because of the star. You see what I mean now, right? Anything in there? No, just more clovers. It's a decent amount we're getting, though. Oh, and there's a 6. A 1.5% chance for a 666 to show up, which is very low. And you can increase that chance by some of the charms that exist. Indeed. Don't miss out on this one. I'm okay, sir. Have a nice day, sir. Hey, sir. Still need to get some of these. Your final reward is I haven't decided when you'll get it. There is a way to get it. And the clue is the little cutscene that showed up in the previous run for having all the corpse pieces. That's the secret. That's all you need to do. And because when you start out this game, inside that locked box is actually your opportunity to open up the chest of drawers. That is not something you have at the start of the game, but the chest of the drawers is very interesting because you can put stuff in there should you want to have them in tow for some other reason. You for the next spin. You can't wait, no, you can. You just have to wait for the coin to trigger and then I can use that. That's fine. Hello, you. You're funny. Jimbo the Joker. It's randomly generated, no matter what. This one is a 66% chance increase, 5% your interest, and clovers and bells manifest more often. Those can be pretty much anything. Hello, Golden Lemon. Ugh. Look at this. Because of you. No. Oh, wait. Not sure then. Well. Let's hope that the coin even shows up. Please, coin. I trust in you, coin. Mr. the Coin. There it is, right away. So do that, and the luck will stack, leading to a lot more symbols showing up. The important thing to note is that, yeah, luck can stack from multiple different sources. Goodbye, the arrow, the zag of just cherries. Didn't need that, I suppose. Yeah, luck can stack from different sources, and if you get over 15 luck, then that's pretty much guaranteed a jackpot. You just gotta hope and pray for that kind of eventuality, even though sometimes you can just find jackpots naturally. Because there's technically an underground system of luck transpiring within the whole slot machine itself. You may have noticed every now and then that there's just a flash of sparking when I'm pulling the lever. That's actually technically luck kicking in for that round. Ooh. Patterns multiply for increase Iron Gambler. I might want that, but what am I placing out for it? Yeah, but that's doing me good. Goodbye, 7. I can't even tell at any time that might have been working, but no. Interest, and that's the toy train. Obsessive is a good trait, though. Ooh. How are things going? Alright, when I put that in the thing. Sure, why not? Don't actually have the amount yet, so I can bring the 7 back out. And then... I'm okay with putting that in the drawer for the moment, just so I can have the extra trigger of the specific things. It should be noted, if you couldn't already figure it out from the way it's worded, it is the last one that can trigger in a line. So technically, it would always be the most valuable one that gets re-triggered. There are some other items that do end up making it so that everything triggers on every pattern. Oh, hey you. Do some of that. Increase the bells as well. Why not? 28.6 chance. That's 4! That's a great way to increase the amount of triggers for some of those charms that increase in triggers for that kind of method, you know. And you work, like, just permanently, yeah. You're on 8. That's useless. Put you in place of bringing you back out, because I think we do need that. Do a bit of juggling, you see. 2 out of 3. Oh, that was 1. Convenient! Especially when you have the double, with the 7s increasing like that. That's very nice stuff. You love to see it. Oh right, I forgot that the red crystal thing that I picked up, this one, red shiny rock, that one is always charged per round. I did not remember that. Now I'm just waiting for the next coin to trigger if it even does. Ah, it didn't. I was too zealous, I should have pressed the button. It's the shiny red button. Shiny red. Oh, I'm not doing good on this, am I? Stonks, though, will be good. One would say. Right now, Joshua, pay attention for when the coin triggers. 24, 24. Nothing. Bells. 36, 36. There's my coin. Just what I needed. 254s. Pretty nifty. All 7s. That's gonna generate a bunch if they end up showing up multiple times over. Which, could be, could not be. Is that even enough? It wasn't. Well, shit. Scarperin over here. See, what's funny about having the drawers at your disposal is that there is an item in this game, obviously, that makes it so that you can survive this kind of situation, the deadline being failed. And you could just keep that in a drawer. And I've had a few runs where I've had that item in the drawer, I don't meet the deadline, and so I do a very quick, like, shuffle dance with the items that I had already, so I could bring that revival item back out and use that at that time. It's very fun. As much as I'd like to continue to roll onwards, it seems I'm unable to escape the pit. Or are you going to give me this outcome? Okay. Hello, Skull. Hello, Luck. And then, I mean, technically, I could have used this as well, but that could also do the similar thing as the shooting star, where I could overlap this stuff. Let's just do this. Try and get some guaranteed luck going. And to think I was gonna end the video. That's the dangers of gambling. Aw, dang it. There, I said it, you happy? There's the disc showing up. Bit of 5s. 15 is still decent. Let's re-roll this. Voicemail. Ticket modifier. I'll take the pepper. Pepper seems good. Hopefully, you'll see what this actual skull does properly. Should this one go further than before. Thank you, Luck, for increasing it that way. You can't always rely on increased luck. And why did it show up in the following one? No slot machines. They call them One-Armed Bandits for reasons. You want to randomly activate on the same turn as the disc, my friend? You didn't. What's... Either way, I've still passed over what I need to do, right? 1 round left. Deposit your coin. Big coin. Can't pick up you. Just do it. Good job. And there, the skull activates, as well as the ringing telephone. Ooh, that'd be good. I don't necessarily need that, actually. Any news? All of this. Do we have anything in these drawers, though? Consolation prize is pretty good. 7 Sinstone. That one's also funny. Though you can't necessarily have any other thing on it. Extra clovers, that's cool. And why not? Some interest. Do this one. Yeah. Free restocks when you score both clovers and bells in a single run. Refill to store at the end of every round. Alright, I can't do that. But you see, you don't necessarily need that all the time. Just put that in the store. I'll take that. In the hopes that something appears. We'll see.
Let's go again.
There's some luck. There's nothing. Thank you, Red Pepper. You're my favorite. Goodness. There's a consolation prize, meaning all of those are upgraded permanently. It's nice to have. One can only hope that there's a future phone call that gives a increase to 7 showing up. And that was a lovely bit of luck there. And the increase! Thank you, Cat, for showing up, because it was free stuff that ran. Oh, that one at the top is pretty good, but I don't have the money for it. Voicemail, you can check over what you said on the phone. There's nothing over here, it's just some cigarettes and pills. All this kind of stuff. It's all dark and fantasy and shit. Marathrum, a phone ability. That one is interesting, especially if you know when to use it. Symbols modifier, Cerebral multiplier, Mark multiplier. Oh, I can! I didn't expect to get there right there. There's a 666 again. Snap. Wanna have some fun? No, I don't want to have fun. None of that, please. The green pepper has... was it less of a chance to show up? Yeah, it triggers less randomly, but it has more increasable luck. Triggers at the first time in the round. Clever field, clever picture. Demon's Horn! Ooh, golden pepper. No, that skipped deadlines. I'm thinking of the rotten pepper. That one's the good one. Treasures! Do I want to throw any of these away? I don't know what I want to throw away. Mayhaps. No, clovers are fine. Yeah, we're all good. A lot of careful thinking. That's kind of what this game can amount to in some occasions. You just gotta scratch your chin and think. Do some big stinking thinking. Oh no, there's the 2 6s. Dangerous. That's the token modifier for the interest. Wow. You may also notice, on occasion, whenever you have these huge chains come up, that it won't score absolutely every opportunity. Like, if you get a jackpot, you won't get 5 of the single, like, 3... You won't get 5 vertical things. You only get 3 of them. Because in technicality, it checks for all of the highest amounts, and that's what they score it on. So that's why you only get 3, because you have 1 eye, and those take up the other 2 vertical ones, yeah. I'm good at this. Necronomicon, Pat multiplier. Ooh. And I can't afford that. What can we toss away? You... Actually, it technically lingers for the same amount of time. So you can disappear. I can hold on to you. Demon's Horn. And the golden treasure. No to that. And I will. Obsessive. Though it just increases the chance of 666 showing up. Pen check one more time. That was one of the ones I was thinking of earlier. Oh, that's the sardines. The resale value of this charm is double the normal amount. Random comment on the video suggested we include some sardines. They added some sardines. It's that easy. You simply add sardines. Yeah. I'm fine. Continue on with the 7s. Yeah. 3! Yeah, and even all I need now is just 2 lines to show up, and then the cat gets triggered. Good stuff. All the interest in the world. All you need is that synergy at the end of the day. 120! Oh hey, a jackpot. Did that explain better than my rambling of why some patterns don't repeat? Because of the higher value ones showing up. 1838. Dark Lotus. Ooh, Golden 7. I'm not seeing 7s, and that's just leveling up on its own. Dark Lotus good. And also, yeah, number 1 and number 2, you unlock those for pissing and shitting, respectively. Very funny to see that show up. Yeah, times 7, so let's multiply by 8, and then the rest of these transpire as they do. I definitely interact with you, right? Yeah. I don't want to miss out on this one. I got you, don't worry. You can never have enough, am I right? You now need to reach around 2,777. Good grief. Well, there's more sardines. Increase that. Anything else showed up here that's new? Golden pepper, no. Disc A? Yeah. Oh, man, damn it. Because, of course, every 7 spins that's going to happen. If you have them synchronized like that, then you're all good for that. Cool. Goodbye, sheep. I'm sorry. Everything okay? Obsessive again? Diamonds manifest? Yeah. They keep trying, the patterns on the line. Stop projecting your ideas onto reality. I'll try it. Already got a lot of that filled in right there. And even that went on to be the funny. Okay. You'll see now why this is a decent combination. You know, once it eventually gets over. Oh yeah, because it's 2 obsessives, I only need 1 thing to match, and then the interest gets activated. Very nice. Especially with the symbol multiplier being what it is. That also got increased by adding the trait onto the charm. Convenience. If anything does show up, I could probably swap out Consolation Prize for a good increase. Wow. 14,000 coin! And a very red slot machine. Oh shit. Raw pepper feeds into itself. A pattern multiplier is a pattern multiplier. And a football in the groin is a football in the groin. See ya! Raw pepper, golden lemon, Leomon. I don't need you, you can go away. Extra tickets. I should have been using that. That's the thing I forgot to do the previous time. My bad. We're all safe, right? Nothing more, nothing less. Don't need to increase anything like that. Yeah. Alright. Deposit coin. You now need to reach an amount of 15,625. looks like we can skip it. Skip right to it. Which means... Seems like you have enough coins to meet the new deadline. I want to make a deal. If you're interested, deposit some coins before starting the slot machine. Oh, that is the sound of the thing. I never noticed that. Double the value of diamonds and treasures. That seems pretty good. Ooh, horseshoe. And supercapacitor, which we don't need. I should just... Although, let's just take a look. Alright, so I can do D6, put that in the drawer, and then use you, so we can look at you. Sevens manifest more often. Winning strategy, yeah, that seems better. Probably that work. You're over there. Just thinking about this. Golden bell. Anything else? I just love the beeping in my ear. I should be fine with horseshoe. Right? Yeah. Alright, here's the deal. If you immediately deposit all coins and need for the deadline, I give you 1 memory pack. Do you accept? Yeah. Of course, this means you won't have as many rounds to buff up your stuff. So that was a trade-off that I didn't quite realize at first with these memory cards, but they exist. Bully's favorite. Rest of the run whenever the deadline ends. If you have 6 or more charms equipped, this card's one at random. They gain 2 free restocks at the store. Class Dunce immediately halves the chances of 2 random symbols, then begin the run. And everybody's favorite. Now I need to reach the amount of 41,666. The funny thing is that whenever 66 shows up naturally in the text, it just always gets red texted version. Diamonds manifest more often. The 6. Naughty dealer for the token modifier. I already threw away the thing that had it. That'd be fine. Hey, if diamonds manifest more often permanently, we could do that. You know I don't care about that. And then I... stink and think about it. Oh, God. I don't have the space, man. I pick up that. The diamond picture seems pretty funny. I don't know, D6. You can go in the drawer for now. And then you. Sure, why not? I don't know, man. 7 spins. Push the button. Now, the important thing about pictures like this, picture charms like this, is that they will lose their effect if they're put into a drawer. So as long as they are on your charm table, they are still active. Boo! I lost 10 grand! But that works out quite well, doesn't it? Yeah. Lovely that it picks that one. Sometimes it doesn't pick the most valuable space one, and it's just interesting. Look at that! How crazy that is! All the money earned back from that 666. Incredible. Wow. 55 grand. 555, 535. 2 rounds. Now what? Not it either. The thing to know is that, as you've already seen, none of these get re-rolled when the skull activates for the next time. That's only with the D20 that showed up earlier that happens with. Interesting that the 66 showed up. 83,000. Things are going too well. From this deadline onwards, if you score a 666, you'll lose all coins you have available. So technically, you don't necessarily have to put your stuff in place. That happens again. You wouldn't quit right now, would you? Sure. Ooh! Translate symbol into the most valuable symbol. That's decent. Fortune cookie doesn't take space, restocks the charms. Have luck in them. Ew. Do I need... I mean, you already have buff for that. You don't even have anything that buffs diamonds, do you? Everything is just accounted for. Yeah, it's fine. One more of these. Here's the deal. If you meet a puzzle of coins, you get 2 of them. 2 memory packs. That's the spirit. Here are my memory packs. Rest of the run. The debt reaches 2 times bigger. If you manage to open the door, you get a golden knob for your slot machine, unless you already have it. If you need it once, that's why the golden knob's on the slot machine. Cold Affection. You begin with 12. For the rest of the run, you earn 0 gold over tickets at the end of every round, unless any effect changes this number during the run. New investment. For the rest of the run, 2% interest at the end of every deadline. You'll earn coins from the interest only when the deadline ends. And further memory packs. Cold Affection again. Old Wounds. For the rest of the run, whenever you get a memory pack, you get an additional one. For the rest of the run, 666 has double the % chance to show up. Whenever you hit a jackpot, you recover all coins lost to the 666 in that same round. 250 grand. See to put your pieces together. I think this amount should do it. Yeah, if you haven't already started your run out by having 4 stuff in your drawers and then just letting that turn into corpse pieces, the deadline isn't necessarily deadline 8 for getting that far. You have to build up the corpse before that happens. Yeah, it's rough. Any news? Oh, I don't need any of those. Could I get the one thing to show up? Obsessive trait. That's arguably more tempting. Subject your ideas onto reality. 7 to get whatever for the golden. For round skipped. Grants to 666. 7 multiplier, 1 for every round skipped. No. I mean, what are you looking for? You're looking for something to synergize with diamonds. I don't need to piss, no. Everything else is just accounted for. I don't need you necessarily. Goodbye. And I can't restock. So, put that down and get right on into it, I suppose. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. No, not the 666 now. I'm just trying to survive. Awful convenient for that, though. And the rotten pepper is getting increased in chances just by having multiple of them show up. That's the good stuff. Because in technicality, that rotten pepper's just gonna feed into itself. Although I probably already said that, didn't I? No, I didn't. Did I? I don't fucking know. But that's a lovely thing to see. Even if it could have been a much more valuable piece instead of the bells. Mega jackpot. Ultra jackpot. Ultimate jackpot. Incredible. 124,000. You know what? You want to know what's very funny? I've had a run in CloverPit that has reached an exponent score. Still hasn't happened for me in Balatro. Are you sure you really want that? Oh, and of course it shows up then. Very nice. Diamonds trigger more often permanently, yes. You know I don't care about that. But hey, cardboard house. Yeehaw. Taking a holy Bible. Why not? All lucky charms trigger by the red button trigger one more time. I just want the charm space. That actually would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Increase those chances even more. Not this round, though. I'll hold on to it, but not this round. And I could just pick this up and leave. But... you really don't know when to stop, do you? Gombling. Let's pull the lever! Oh heck, oh heck. And increases. It does, indeed, yes sir, it does. If anything, I want that 666 to show up. Just a tiny bit. So that the Bible, I want to use the Bible. Oh, that didn't work out very well, for luck at least. But it's fine. We can recover. You only have 2 rounds to do it, right? Is there anything to reroll from this? A charm, it doesn't take space. Naughty dealer. Let's not waste money. You'll notice that restocking the store is a lot cheaper in earlier rounds. Also, I forgot to swap out the Bible for the button so that we could see what it's like doing it twice. Oh well. I just need to let that boy in. Come on, Mr. Pepper. Rotten Pepper. Because I'm pretty sure at this point, right? If I look over there and look at him? Yeah, luck plus 15 if it does activate. So I gotta swap one of these out for the horseshoe so that that pepper can show up a lot more often. And I guess it's gonna increase further. Hooray! But the 666 superseded the chance of any jackpot to show up there. Convenience. What do we? Oh, all of them! Bible! And then went in the Bible. And it's slow as sin. Because the Bible. And because the 66 even showed up, that was the whole thing of it. But that was funny. Glad that showed up, though. It's awful convenient. Because, no, I can't do that now. Yes, now I can. That works. That should get me some money. I'm gonna need a lot of cash to get past this round. Come now. Rely in the luck of the draw, the luck of the fuck. Some might call it. Immediate, instant jackpot. Baby, let's go. This is why it's very cool. They're really... what I need at this point is just an increase to pet multiplier. That's really what I need. Because I could also lose everything at the drop of a hat to another 666 that could show up. How funny. Is everyone? Everybody's here! Oh, that technically is the most powerful of the symbols. Not every time. Also, interest. That's not enough, is it? Oh, barely. I guess because of interest, right? Yeah, look at that. Lovely. Need amount of 7.5 million. If you're gonna pick up your reward, you can leave at any time. You can be important at any time. I don't need a supercapacitor. Truthfully, honestly. Supercapacitor can supercapacitor go away. Well, hey, triple the value of 7. Reroll. So throw away my stuff. It's up to you, not me. That's the one I was looking for earlier. The most valuable. Having that there. And then... yeah, of course. Golden diamond. you fool. Having those together seems like a horse and a carriage. I'll play this round like a couple of times because I doubt I'm gonna succeed after this. One can only hope. Yeah, especially then. There's a gold diamond. But it wasn't part of any pattern, so it doesn't matter. There it is. The increase. Very nice. Yeah. I've seen like clips online of people getting like insane combinations though. It's definitely possible to bust this game in two. It's just not as common to do so, one would assume. You just gotta know what synergizes with what and where. Which is easy to do. Especially with you, little star. Beep boop. One more. And then I will legitimately stop at this point. I'll take a glance at the computer and otherwise run away. Because there's no way in hell I'm gonna get anywhere. Absolutely. 100%. In fact, the funny part is that this thing could just be automated essentially. So I can take a drink. Sip from the can. You idiot. A moron I be. Wow. I just see. Look, I'm not gonna get enough to. You need some insane luck at this point, because I have barely any pattern multiplier at all. So let's just take a look at this computer. There is things to unlock, and 23 pages worth of charms. I have quite a lot of them. I just need to get some modified diamonds, buy some symbol pictures, trigger the Bible a couple more times, and buy some peppers, along with some mysterious stuff. There's your extra life. And then otherwise, there is this whole cavalcade of different items that could possibly show up for you during your runs. And that's all there is to it, really. It would have shown me like what Jumbo does this round. This got me at the 3 rounds, Silver Multiplier plus 5. They manifest more often. That would actually be pretty decent if that showed up at all. But I doubt it. Anyway, put you in the drawer. There's no straw space, that's fine. I can just take the key and leave. Huzzah. Oh yeah, also I forgot that you can like stare straight down and then it does this effect. And you can do the same thing for looking straight upwards. It just goes in a different pan. The FOV goes slightly differently. And now let's just leave. Are you really ready? There's the seed, if you're willing to replicate it. I like how I went immediately from, I'm not gonna win, to, here's a winning run. Because of convenience at the very beginning of the run. Now that we left our door, where does it go? Does it go anywhere even? I wonder, he says with all of those progress. It's a big old column. The 4, the 6, the 7, and the 5. And this platform. And another slot machine.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. I don't think I've ever realized that. That's CloverPit for you. So, if you're intrigued, go ahead and pick it up. It shouldn't be too much. There's also a bundle, which is the bundle I picked up for this, which combines CloverPit with Ball X Pit, which is just Ball Pit. which is also an interesting pit-themed game. That one was very highly regarded when it came out during the Steam Next Fest. And after finishing it, yeah, very much so. And it's also getting new stuff later on anyway. Don't expect me to do a video on Ball X Pit. I'm sorry, there's not much I can really do with it. Unless I do like the post-game stuff, which maybe you don't want that spoiled. I could just change save slots, but that would require a whole ass playthrough. I don't have the time for that. It already took so long. Besides, I had things to be doing anyway. Like a lot of things to be doing. But it's okay. Because I can have a nifty little backlog for after I get things done. Haha. Hehe. Audio sources: Crunchy Maniac, Kyles, Benoit, Deshord, Sanlega, Quibbler, and all these things. Special thanks to our friends, families, and pets. Special thanks to those not with us anymore. And of course, thank you. And to those, we went gambling. I'll see you whenever you happen to watch next. Take care.